living in the moment. LSK boy, now I'm repping my nation.
Hey babes, it's MJ and I am back with another vlog. I know it has been so long since you guys seen me, heard from me, or even seen me post anything, but I am back here today with a new vlog, new fresh content, new ideas, and just new everything. Before I get off into anything, if this is your first time here, welcome. If you already subscribed, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for thugging it out and sticking with me, even though I'm pretty sure you're like, where is she? Go ahead and subscribe to this channel if you're already liking the aesthetics, the vibe, whatever it is that you are seeing on this video today. Go ahead and subscribe. Also, like and share this video. It has been a while. I haven't filmed in about 6 months, almost 6 months. And that was a catch-up video, and so I'm gonna be honest, this is a catch-up video as well, but this time I want to come with something new. Definitely a different version of myself. A lot of transitions since then, and they were good transitions, and I'm going to be talking more about that, but I just want to come back and talk to you all today because I have some new things that I want to share. And so I said I need to get back to vlogging because I actually did enjoy it, and for some odd reason I was just going through all my old videos and I was just like, I need to get back to vlogging because I actually enjoyed it. It was fun, but I'll be quite honest, y'all, I just wanted to start living in the moment. Be present with myself, be present with my peers, family and friends. And so I just really wanted to take that time to just actually enjoy quality of life. So you can get sucked up into that stuff, y'all. And so I got off social media and I was just like, I just need to take this break. I wanted to just be present with myself, work on myself, and just really do a lot of shadow work, and just start accepting some things. And so it's definitely been a journey, and it's all have worked for my goods without having my camera everywhere or just taking in videos or whatever. I just wanted to sit with myself and work on myself as well. So without further ado, let's get into this video. So first thing, the last time I spoke to you all, I was going into full-time entrepreneurship, and so it did, but y'all, I had to go back and get a job, but it's actually something I enjoy doing. So I said if I ever go back to work, I'm gonna go back to the airlines. I love working for the airlines. It was fun. I get to travel. I get to just come and go. So I became a flight attendant, and so I've actually been flying for about, it's going on like what, 3 months? Going on 3 months, 2 or 3 months, one of them. But it's definitely a different lifestyle, and trying to stay optimistic about it because y'all, it's teaching me some things. It's teaching me some things, and it has stretched me in some areas. And so I'm just staying positive about it and just reminding myself that this is just a vehicle to get me to my next level. I will be honest with you, I don't see it as being like a career of forever, a forever career. I don't. But it is benefiting me into what I love to do. So I said if I'm going to go back to work, I'm going to make it work for me. I'm not going to allow the job to work me, but I'm going to allow it to work for me. So that was the times I was letting the job work me. I didn't really have a strategy on how to make it work for me and benefit me. But now I found the key to the sauce. Wait, I found you get what I'm saying, the recipe to the sauce, or whatever how you said, the method to the madness. I think that's the one, the method to the madness. But but yeah, I made it work for me. But yeah, I'll definitely be talking about that too. Just living in 2 different places. It's definitely a low maintenance lifestyle. You definitely have to live a low maintenance lifestyle, and also you're living outside of a suitcase. But I can't say that I live outside of a suitcase because of course you see me here at home, but I'm based in Vegas, so I live partially in Las Vegas. So I have a temporary home there, and I'll get into all of that in a later video. But yes, I am living in 2 separate places. I do commute, and I am home only on my off days. So as you can see, I am home and I am off. And y'all, I will say this, I honestly love coming home. Being in my temporary home is different. I'm living with other people, and I'm just used to living by myself, coming home to my house, to my bed, to my couch, to my fridge, to my bathroom, XYZ. I come home to all of that because it's mine. So it's definitely an adjustment when I spend majority of my time in Vegas. But don't get me wrong, Vegas is a good time, but it's just not home. You know, home is where the heart is. And I actually appreciate my home a whole lot more. Not saying that I didn't, but just when you're away and you're not there and you're somewhere else that doesn't, I don't even want to say it doesn't make you happy, but it's an adjustment. You appreciate your home so much more. Cost of living it's up there. It's really like a mini LA. But I've met some great people and built some good friendships, and so I'm just using this job as the vehicle for my next. Like I said, I'm making it work for me, benefiting me, but it is to get me to my next level in life, and it's just cheering me on. So I'm making it work. I'm going to make it work, and it's just temporary. I do want to transfer to Dallas, and I'm in the process of that. So it's just a waiting game, having to get that transfer. But don't get me wrong, Vegas is a good time. You definitely have to have transportation out there, I will say. So yeah, it's just a various of different things, pros and cons to Vegas, and I'll share that all in a later video. But yeah, I became a flight attendant, and I partially live in Vegas, and it's an experience, I will say. It's definitely an experience, and so I'm just seeing where this path of life takes me at this time of my life, and I am just going to remain positive about it, optimistic, and just trust the process. But moving on, also I wanted to talk about some new things that I wanted to do as far as content. So I sat with myself, and so I was talking to one of my associates and one of my good friends, and I was just sharing, like, I want to get back on social media, but if I do, I probably want to start with YouTube first. Before I go back to the other platforms, because YouTube gonna be around forever. You know, it's just gonna be around, and it's just so much that you can do and you can find on YouTube. And so I want to start here first. So I said I want to do something that is it's impactful. I wanted to have quality conversations. I want to have more conversational content, because we're just in a time where it's so much going on and things just need to be talked about. I know we talk about them amongst our friends and little social groups, and sometimes when we don't have anyone to talk to, or we don't have anyone to relate to, if we're in a season of despair or whatever your season is, I want to have those kind of conversations, just to give people, you know, hope, and to know that, you know, they're not alone, or they're possibly going through the same things that I'm experiencing in my life. And so I just want to be a voice of reason, and just also to encourage you that you're not alone. You're not the last person nor the first to go through whatever you're going through. And so I'm thinking of calling it Soul Care Conversations, which I'm going to call it Soul Care Conversations. But yes, I came up with that because we always talk about self-care, and you know, in self-care we do mostly like things for ourselves. And so I share with her a a thing that I wanted to do either monthly or maybe every 2 weeks. I haven't really figured out how I want to do it, either whether it's every 2 weeks or a month. but soul care conversations. And I wanted to talk more about the soul and how just being present within yourself, what it does for your soul, and just how you can better your soul. What are you doing to help your soul? Like, self and soul is just two different things. Our soul is what needs to be healed and whole and to just be healthy, you know. And so I want to talk about a plethora of things. So give me 1 second. So I wanted to be able to tell you verbatim. And I'm not going to share all of them, but I'm just going to share like some things that stood out to me that I thought would be some really great topics and conversations. And also, I was going back and forth if I wanted to make it like a podcast special, and I was going to do this like once a month. And so still going back and forth if I wanted to do make it a podcast or just sit here and, you know, just have conversation. But as far as soul care conversations, I was going to do topics, of course, on first, discovering yourself in your 30s. I am 33. I'll be 34 next year. And the 30s, I'll be honest, I love my 30s. My 20s was just a trial and error decade. And so for those of you who are watching and you're in your 20s, like, make the mistakes, have fun. That is your learning decade for you to figure out what works for you, what doesn't, you know, have fun, but don't be reckless, right? But just discovering yourself in your 30s. Soft life versus quiet life. I know we talk about soft life all the time, and everybody has their own definition of the soft life, right? But for me, and this could be for you too, but for me, you know, detaching and unplugging, I shut out all the noise, and so life became very quiet for me, and so I really enjoy it. Like, I love just sitting to myself, just being alone, and so my life has just been quiet. What are you doing during that quiet time? So I'm going to talk a lot about the soft life versus the quiet life, so definitely tune in for that. I think you will really enjoy it. I am also going to talk about belief systems, and everybody has their own, you know, beliefs and things like that, and I can definitely say my beliefs from 5 years ago are totally different than where it is now. And so I think that'll be a great topic, because it's really like based on just society and social issues that's taken into place, and then just really what's going on in the world, and it kind of make you question a lot of things. Also, I'm going to talk about 21 versus 33. I'm 33 now. I'll be 34 next month. But by the time I probably film for 21 versus 33, it's going to be 21 versus 34, right? But I'm just going to talk about me then versus me now, and what it is that I would tell my 21-year-old self. Just like, girl, relax. And I'll be honest with y'all, listen, my word for 2023 is relax. Like, it's people in their 50s still figuring life out, or they are just coming into grips with who they are, and we're in our 30s and we're panicking. And so when I panic, I'm like, Montoya, relax. So definitely also be looking for that video as well. I also want to talk about the 7 stages of grief, and that's just not, you know, that's pretty much all across the board, you know, whatever it is, through heartbreak, relationships, friendships, life transitions. I think we all go through 7 stages of grief, and I want to talk about that. I got a story to tell on 7 stages of grief. Let me talk about that. What used to interest me, and what interests me now. So things that used to interest me last year, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, it don't interest me now. Or I picked up new things that interest me. So things like that, I'll definitely be unpacking and talking a lot more about. And then the last one is practicing mindfulness and just being self-aware. A lot of people don't know how to take accountability, and I think the first steps to mindfulness is taking accountability and being self-aware of your actions. And so, a person like me, I'm not perfect, but I do take accountability. I may not like it at the moment. I'll get upset, I'll shut down, may not talk for about a day or two. But I'll get over myself and I'm like, okay, this is what I did wrong. How can I do this better? You know, so I'm just practicing self-awareness and mindfulness. I think that is something that we all should try and practice in our daily lives because it definitely helps you in the long run. So be looking out for self-care conversations. I think you all would really enjoy the content that I have to share. And then I'm also thinking about bringing people on just to, you know, get their perspective and where they are in life and, you know, what are their solutions and their go-tos and what they do to, you know, help them improve within themselves. And so I'll say this, just being off social media, I really enjoy just sitting to myself. I don't like talking on the phone. And I know a lot of people want to talk on the phone. And you can text me. I'll text you all day. But I know everybody not set up like that. So sometimes I have to take a big swallow. And let me call them. Let me just talk to them for a little bit. And then do my due diligence. I'm being honest. So friends, real friends. If I talk to you and you probably don't hear from me for another 2-3 weeks, don't take it personally. Yeah, I just don't like talking on the phone. I just enjoy my peace of mind and I just love being alone at times. I just love being to myself. So forgive me in advance. But yeah, like I used to like just going out and being out. Now I love being at home, sitting on my couch, finding me a good show to binge watch. And if I got food in my fridge, I'm good. If I got some ice cream or a piece of candy, I'm like, y'all, I am so content. I've learned as you get older, it's the smallest things that make you so happy. And so also just being away and then being able to come back home is just, I appreciate my home so much more because when you don't have it or when you're not there, it kind of makes you appreciate it a lot more. So those are the few little topics that I'll be talking about in upcoming videos. And again, there'll be a lot more. I also want to bring in other people just to, you know, get their perspective and see where they. Yeah, I'm excited about self-care conversations. I think this is something that is not only just going to help me, but it's going to also help you too. And so yeah, I'm just looking forward to just something new. I will say that this right here, this is where I am in life. So I'll be honest, my channel is going to continue to evolve. So hey, next year I don't know what I'll be doing, but right now this is something that I want to do. Where I am at in life right now, I just love living in the moment. I love just spending time. I picked up reading more. Reading is definitely a necessity. My mother always says if you don't read, you can't lead. And so I'm a firm believer of that ever since she said that, because some things I could be ignorant to until I pick up the book and read about it, right? Or just, you know, research. If this has inspired you, if it helped you, or if you know someone who may be in this particular scenario, whatever. So yeah, self-care conversations is coming, and so I am excited about that. But I'll still be doing travel vlogs whenever I am traveling. And also just life as being a flight attendant and then just living between two places, and how that is a big adjustment and what that looks like for me. So yes, y'all, this video was not going to be too long, but I did want to just get this back up and running. I was hesitant about even doing it. I kind of procrastinated all day today, well, all this morning. Like, okay, do I want to do it? But I was like, let me go on and do it. Let me get it out the way. And so I just had to start putting my makeup on, get my hair done, do my hair or whatever, find something to just slip on and put on and get in front of the camera. So I'm finished. I did it. Looking forward to new subscribers, a new audience, a different audience, and seeing where it goes, seeing where it takes me. And so I'm grateful, I'm thankful, and that's pretty much it. So if you all enjoyed this video thus far, please comment, like, and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next video. See you later.